Batting on a featherbed wicket at the MCG, England has had its best day of the Ashes tour so far, posting 4 for 239 on the opening day of the second test. Wayne Larkins and David Gower did their bit, helping to cover for the injured Alan Lamb by building a very solid foundation.
There was a feeling at the ground that England would have to make the most of the toss, because that's the only win they were going to achieve in the next 5 days. That view was reinforced in the fourth over.
Taken by Boone, first wicket down.
Mike Atherton, not the first to make a duck on debut in Melbourne. Captain Gooch was steadfast for 20 before padding up to Alderman.
He's out.
At 2 down for 30, England was a bit like the MCG, in need of a stand. They got it from Wayne Larkins, the mystery man, because usually he's in and out so quickly, you're never quite sure he was really there in the first place. Well, he stuck around today, and with Robin Smith, took England safely to lunch and beyond. Though having made 30, Smith fell soon afterwards to Hughes with a score on 109. Larkins went on to post his first ever 50 against Australia and battled on to his highest score in all tests, 64, when he brought himself undone right on tee. The day's one concession to excitement came from David Gower. In his inimitable fashion, Gower came out swinging, always gave the bowlers a look in, but survived to push his own score past 50 and England's to 200. He had a sturdy ally in Alex Stewart, who attacked when he could, and the good news from England's viewpoint is that both he and Gower will be back tomorrow for more of the same.
In the warm-up for tomorrow's local filly, Natasha completed the Oaks Australian Derby double at Ascot in Perth today. Melbourne colt Deadly Addiction, ridden by Harry White, ran favourite, with Natasha a solid 4-1 chance.
So it goes phase from Exclusive Dancer. Stick around. Mr. Sulu and well back into the straight. Rail Breaker around the bend, 300 to go. And Cheer for Me is straightened for the judge first. Joined on the outside by Marvellous, followed by Natasha. Lots more spots. Higginsville and Deadly Addiction. 100 to go. Natasha's raced up on the outside. Takes the lead from Marvellous. Down the outside, Deadly Addiction. Rail Breaker and lots more spots. But the fill in Natasha. Natasha's won. A length and a quarter. Rail Breaker, Deadly Addiction.
A jubilant Stephen Miller making it 3 wins in a row, completing a rare double on the local filly. Deadly Addiction in trouble on the turn, a battling third. Ex-Perth apprentice Damien Oliver continued his good recent form with a treble at Caulfield today. He's now outright leader on the Jockeys Premiership, 3 clear of Michael Clark. On a day when leaders were advantaged, it was Abassi who got Oliver away to a good start, the Bletchingley first starter scoring at 5-2. The second went to Imagine, who took advantage of the track condition and won despite an alarming betting drift out to 12s. The third went to Celeste, who answered every question asked of it from Wayne Trelaw, the 2-1 favourite, beating Abstainer and Explorer. Race 4 was the first leg of the quadrilla.
Coachman's Chill, who's swept away. Here's Hot Rocks diving up on the inside. Stewart's Event gone. It's Coachman's Chill in front of Hot Rocks. Coachman's Chill and Hot Rocks. Coachman's Chill does best, and Coachman's Chill beat Hot Rocks by 3/4 of a length. Sungi Wong ran on well for third on the out.
Coachman's Chill certainly in form, has won 3 of its last 4 starts. Tango Master was a late scratching in that. Christmas Handicap, race 5.
Then Lonely Dreamer passing the 200. Manitea, Ray of Sunshine together. Strawberry Ranch coming at them. Grey Man can't reach them. Strawberry Ranch and Ray of Sunshine. Grey Man hooked out. Strawberry Ranch, Ray of Sunshine, Manitea. Grey Man swapping them. Yes, Grey Man got there to meet Strawberry Ranch. Third placing went to Ray of Sunshine over.
Grey Man at 3-1 and favourite in devastating form at the moment from Strawberry Ranch and Ray of Sunshine. Northwood Blue favourite in the 6th.
Coming home with a wet sail now. Atford led inside the 200 from Volcanic Ruler. Now Northwood Blue eats up the ground, grabs the lead very quickly. Northwood Blue striding away from Atford, and Northwood Blue will win like a good thing. Scores by 2 lengths to Atford, third Volcanic Ruler. Then came
Northwood Blue heavily backed, far too classy for Atford and Volcanic Ruler in the 6th. As we go to the 7th, retest the favourite, compounded quickly.
The 200 broke 2 lengths in front of that filly. At the dock, Night Prowler battling on from Mamselle Perdue, but how far Steel Sculptress? At the dock's trying hard, but Steel Sculptress will win it by 3. At the dock, second, third, Arctic Crown.
Steel Sculptress at 13-2 for Glenn Darrington ran the same time as Grey Man in the Christmas Handicap. It was a very impressive win. And in the last, it was Temperate King who got there by a nose from Lucky Dapper. Nitro Flyer third, and the favourite Friendship Bridge was disappointing. The daily double today, 3-1, 16.65. Extra a pair of 6s, 32.45. There's the quaddie, $390.05, and the quad extra for 3, 7, 1 and 2, $953.80. And that's all in sport tonight. Thanks, Arthur.
Thanks, Greg. Now to the weather, and absolutely perfect conditions for the boxing.
England had its best day of the Ashes tour so far when it took the honours on the opening day of the second test at the MCG. After losing Atherton and their captain Gooch was just 30 runs on the board, the English batsmen fought back to be 4 for 239 at stumps, with David Gower, Wayne Larkins and Alex Stewart all making runs.
It was a perfect day for cricket, and on a perfect pitch, England won the toss and batted. But openers Gooch and Atherton looked shaky. It didn't take Bruce Reid long to achieve the breakthrough. Atherton out for a duck, England 1 for 12.
First wicket's down, caught by Burnett bat pad.
Gooch made his way to 20 before an all too familiar sight.
Oh, he's given him out.
The score, 2 for 30. Larkins and Smith then joined forces and took England safely to lunch, with both men playing some nice shots and keeping the scoreboard ticking over. After the break, Larkins continued his good form, producing some nice straight drives to bring up his half-century and his highest score in Test cricket. Up the other end, Robin Smith was having a tougher time. He eventually departed. Court Healy bowled Hughes for 30. David Gower came to the crease and took the attack up to the Australians. It was a typical Gower start. He looked streaky, but the runs flowed. With just 5 minutes remaining before tea, Larkins' concentration lapsed. He nicked Reid to Healy and was out for 64. England 4 for 152. In the final session, Gower continued to live dangerously, but to the annoyance of the Australians, he survived to bring up his half-century. Alex Stewart was providing the sheet anchor role, and as his innings grew, so did his confidence. Both batsmen had their fair share of luck, but they were still there at stumps, at last giving England something to celebrate. The visitors will begin tomorrow at 4 for 239. Stephen Quartermain, 10 Evening News.
Well, as we saw earlier in 10 Evening News, the Sydney to Hobart yacht race left Sydney Harbour. 18-year-old apprentice Damien Oliver continued his amazing run of success at Caulfield today by taking out both feature races. Oliver, for the third time in 3 weeks, rode a treble, including the Christmas handicap on Grey Man and Northwood Blue in the Hopetoun handicap.
After winning the first race on the Freedman train Abassi, Oliver piloted the favourite Grey Man in the Christmas handicap and overcame difficulties to win. Strawberry Ranch in front of Ray of Sunshine, Grey Man the outside. Strawberry Ranch in front, now Grey Man lunging at it, Grey Man, big win. In the second leg of the daily double, the Eddie Lang train mare Retest was backed into a short-priced favourite, but was beaten after straightening. Novak down the outside, Night Proud and then Arctic Proud, but Steel Sculptress is home. She shot 3 or 4 lengths in front from At the Dock, and Steel Sculptress wins it easily. At the Dock second, third in Arctic Crown.
And the multiples from Caulfield today, the quaddie 6, 3, 7 and 1, $3.90 and 5 cents. The quad extra 3, 7, 1 and 2, $953.80. The daily double on 3 and 1, $16.65, and the extra double on a pair of sixes paid $32.45. And finally tonight, the